today and tomorrow. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners, will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood? I have a dream. Even though...
Wow. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good Monday morning to all of you. I hope this beautiful Monday, although it's snowy, it's rainy, it's cold, I hope it finds you in the best of health, the best of spirit. And remember, today was Dr. King's National Day. What he stood for is a lot what I tried to mimic. What I say first, though, as always, is in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. I ask you to keep all our loved ones up there in heaven with you. You know, keep them positive too, Lord, up there. I'm sure it's a beautiful party. You know, let them know how we feel. Maybe they came out wrong, Lord, but let them know that, you know, we missed them, we loved them, and we hope that they're smiling. And we ask you to watch out for everybody. Keep our children safe. Keep our elders safe. Anybody who needs your love, your support, their hand on their heart and arms around them, Lord. In your name I pray, amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Oh, baby. Hey, yo, don't make fun of the hat because this hat was given to me from my daughter years ago. Look, because of the cross. Isn't that cool? Kind of looks like a what's-the-name hat, though, if you think about it. I don't know, but who cares? It's the thought that counts. If you guys take notice down at the end of the screen, and if you're wondering about my eyes today, Jules, I don't know, these gummies, very good. But Make-A-Wish update. As of today, we have raised $668. The donation date will be Friday, which is the 19th. Anybody who wants to donate, donations are appreciated. We look forward to that. I mean, as I know, it's been a very, 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 very busy weekend. There's been a lot going on, but today we're not even going to go in any direction as if we were going to try to talk about that stuff. There's no reason for that. Let them people do what they want to do. You know, what Martin Luther King stood for.
We face the
excuse me.
of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream.
See, the reason why I wanted to touch on this today was not only to say some things that maybe some people didn't know about him, but to see that when you have a guy or girls, women, men through history, throughout time, sacrifice their lives for us, for the better of other people. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. Maybe not everybody can do that. None of us are perfect. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, Code, you know what? You are. No, it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is for somebody to get up there and try to bring people together. You're talking about back when, it was still segregation. This guy got up there and believed in his mind what he could see, that vision for the future of all nations, all people, white, black, green, orange, yellow, come together in unity to hold each other's hand and not say, wait a minute, we're divided by the color of our skin or where we come from. No, we all have a heartbeat. We all bleed the same color. Now, some of us grow up different. Some of us come from maybe a more stricter, sterner background from, whatever your culture is, Spanish, Italian, Asian, African-American, whatever. The same thing is across the board, though. Faith, family, friends, food. I mean, that's what everybody can always agree on. Everybody can sit down and get at the table, eat some food, have a good conversation, and say to yourself, man, you know, this is what life's about. Not this crap that we see on here. These people really shouldn't matter to anybody. Look what Dr. King went through. Perfect example. You know, this guy sacrificed his life knowing that he was going to be killed, and people can say whatever they want. I don't care about his personal life. I care about what he stood for. I love to mimic that. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who are going to have a problem with this video, who are going to think that maybe, you know, it's not what they're down with. I'm here to tell you, I wasn't raised to look at color. I wasn't raised to look at creed. I wasn't raised to look at faith. I was raised to look a man in his eye and respect them. I also was told never to be, you know, telling your friends. I caught a case I never told. A lot of my friends didn't either. However, whatever people perception of that is doesn't matter. Dr. King was locked up for what he believed in. Obviously, the stuff we were locked up for was nothing. There's no comparison. I mean, what we were doing, I mean, you have to pay the piper. But we were raised strict rules, you know, and it was never hate for me. Did I see hate? Yes. I told you we had a deli in Southwest Philadelphia. We had the whole neighborhood was Irish. My dad fed that whole neighborhood. My dad never made no money. We didn't make money. But you know what? He helped a lot of people. And I say this story all the time. And people probably get tired of it. But in that era, what Dr. King was doing was unheard of. I mean, you guys can look and say whatever, but think about how far we've come. But yet we still have people who can't let go, who still have to hold that animosity like they did back then. To whereas you look at somebody, you judge them, you hate them, you can't stand them, you don't even know them. Take a deep breath. But because you feel that you are better than, or whatever happened or transpired, that the only way for you to come out here and to make any noise or get attention is to be everything you say that you're not for. I'm not saying I'm Dr. King. I'm saying that I'm a son of God and I try to live a good life. I'm not perfect. I have flaws. Picturegate, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. That's life. See, that's what you people forget. Life is about experience, growth, change, you know, acceptance into your next phase of your life. I mean, a lot of these guys on here, although I love history, they're stuck in the past. These guys really believe it's 1980 again. Nobody cares what you did, how much time you did, who you ran with, what you did. What are you doing now? Were you doing what Dr. King did? Are you helping your community? Are you feeding homeless? Are you putting your word out every day knowing that there could be a chance your life could be taken? Because people don't want to see you help others. People are so miserable with themselves that they can't tolerate to see another human being shine. But that's even in this good book, this Bible right here. And even as we know, God, the devil, I'm not here to convert anybody. But if you have God, you cannot have God without the devil, good or without bad. But the thing is, what I feel is in this book, this beautiful book, whether you believe it, whether you don't, you know, it shows the time frames. It shows Bible stands, basic instructions before leaving earth. I'm not saying Quran, you know, Torah, whatever you read is your business. But being raised right, and like Dr. King was so, you know, the guy was not a selfish guy, man. The guy cared. Like to have that, like And then you look at what's going on here and you see these people who really, and then people who follow that, who say, wait, we're going to support this. These people I heard, I don't want to say the name, but I've heard people talk about somebody's mother in a way that it blew my mind. Look, nobody's perfect here, but we all should strive to be better. I don't care how many people's in here watching this right now. I know this show is going to be one of my best because I believe that not only God has guided me, and I believe Dr. King a little bit too. He's one of my mentors. You know, for what we're doing here and what we're trying to accomplish in these little communities is a tiny fraction of what these people did day in and day out. To do something at a time that wasn't accepted, was frowned upon, was just, man, it was a whole different way. It's crazy to me because those people sacrificed so much, their lives, to get to that point. And these people every day take it for granted. These people paved the way for us. People like him, all the famous, the fighters, and, you know, from history all through time. You know, you could go from Caesar, Caligula, whoever you want to talk about. I'm not trying to sit here and have a debate on history. And I'm sure there's people know way more than me. But, you know, it's not about the person or the statue or the status. It's about the message. The message has always been the same. It's never changed. The difference is that every phase of your life, there's a different devil. And when you see the devil, then you see the negative, and then you see the attraction, just like, you know, what happened in the story in the Bible with Jesus. People got together. You know, his words started to spread. Oh, he's this, he's that, he's not this. Boom. They went after him. This could happen in any type. I'm just using that because that's one of the stories that a lot of people know. And by no means am I pushing my faith over anybody else's. You know? But I believe what this guy did, Dr. Martin Luther King, was unbelievable. And, you know, I wanted to do something different today. So I figured, you know what? Let me I put down some bullet points. I mean, like right here, it says Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a pivotal figure in the civil rights movement, dedicated his life to advocating for racial harmony and the realization of the American dream for all. I mean, to me, I didn't hear anything about just black people. I didn't hear anything about just white people, you know, and people are going to spin this any way they want. I don't care. And, you know, when you think about what he fought for, I mean, he had a lot of people didn't know, but most of his stuff was derived from Christianity. But another big part of Dr. King, he was a very, very, very big. He was a student of how do you say his first name? Gandhi. How do you say his name? Muhammad, whatever. You know, and there was a nonviolent movement that he led from 50s and the 60s until, you know, he met his demise. God rest his soul. Yeah, what was that? See, and that's another thing too that a lot of people don't know. Another reason why I feel an attachment to this man. You know, his name is Martin Luther King, right? But his real name, he was born his date is January 15th. He was born 1929. January 15th, 1929, April 4th, 1968. Michael Luther King Jr. But he changed his name to Martin. So his first name was Michael first, which is pretty cool. He was known for the 95 Thesis, 1517, against the, oh, wait, the New Testament in German. Wow, 1522, against the murders and robbing hoarders. Wow, this is crazy, man. Yeah, the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Act. I mean, look, think about all the mixed couples, the interracial couples, which I think is beautiful. This is possible. This took place because of a guy like him. Like, this was the guy, one of many. I mean, to be honest, I think that he, remember at that time how it was so not cool to mix with black folk, white folk. And this guy said, "No, man, I see us all together. I see us all at the table." And then you come on YouTube and you see all these people that can't sit at the table with everybody else and eat together. Everything has to be individual. Or, okay, I'll sit and eat with you, but are you going to give me some of your food? That's the difference between a lot of people on here and a lot of people on here. And another fact, too, is that, like, I think it's great. I encourage everybody out there, listen up. Whoever does a meme about me, whoever does a video about me, whatever you do, thank you. Like, I really mean it when I say haters are my motivators. How can I sit here and stress about some people, clowns on YouTube that I never met in real life, and prove that they're not who they say they are, to when I see a guy like Dr. King, everything he went through, this guy really fought for something. Like, this guy really did something. One day I would love to, man. I mean, I don't know what the future holds. I have big plans for myself. I see it. I don't know necessarily that it'll happen, God willing. But he did all this. He motivated so many people to take a second look. That's hard to do. Not everybody can do that. And a lot of things I want to say on here too, and I do want to touch on this. One of the biggest problems on here, and I'm not going to say names, and I'm not even going to point the finger in that direction, but I believe there still is a lot of people on here that are still living in the 50s and the 60s and still have a certain mindset and believe in their mind that what they feel is right because they have a certain amount of views and they have certain people around them who are building them up, lifting them up, make them feel that those attacks every day are positive, all the other stuff. And there's a whole lot of other shit going on too. We all know this. We've all been through it. But look, it's just like, you know what they are? They're like a plane. And I say this, not just about this. Anybody living negative every day, waking up and making sure that your only mission for that whole day is to hurt somebody else, to make somebody's life miserable, and to not see anybody progress and do better. There's a lot of that out there, man. So for everybody who feels like that and acts like that, like, you're giving yourself away, man. Like, when you act like that and you do that, I'm not just talking on YouTube. I'm talking in real life. Everybody, could be family members, anybody. Not being yourself and not being real and changing up and being a different person when you claim to be something else. People see that. And even the people who claim to be know that they're not that, and it eats them up. So rather than just take accountability, accept it is what it is, right? Go out there, stand like Dr. King in front of the whole world, no problem, and face everything like real men and women do. No, everybody's got to backtrack and lie and do all kinds of other stuff and, bash other people so bad because that's what makes them feel good. And I feel on a day like this, we should be thankful for our family, for our friends, for being able to realize that that's not the way that anybody should live or be or act. You know, who am I, man? I'm just a guy from Southwest Philly. People say I talk funny. People say that I'm boring. People say a lot of crap. But again, that doesn't affect my message. Nothing can affect my message except for God above. And I think that's what Dr. King was saying too. Like, nobody's going to stop him but the good Lord. He knew that, just like Malcolm X, another one I like. These guys knew that that day was coming. They were going to meet their demise, and they still, like, that's the stuff that you look up to. That's the stuff you mimic. That's the stuff that you say to yourself, hold on a second, man. You know what? Rather than all the shit that I looked up to as a kid or thought was right, or looking up to these guys and thinking that, and then seeing it now, I mean, look, you never seen an informant on my show. I still have certain things, but I'm just saying, like, to live like that, why? Like, to think that what you're doing is right. And like I said, this is not just to YouTube people. This is to everybody. Mimic a guy who is really trying to help other people. Don't mimic some guy sitting in a chair, jumping all around, bouncing all around. Some other guys, women, whoever, whatever they're doing, screaming, yelling, cursing. I mean, these people are hurt. They're crying out for help. But when you cross the line with people and you take it so far in real life, what they're trying to do, you're going to get no help. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get the same people like you. And they're the same people that don't care. They don't give two about you or themselves for that matter. So then it just becomes one bigger negative revolving circle or whatever. Open door, closed door. Anyway, let me say hi to some people. Johnny Macamizzle. There he is. Hey, Coach here. What's up, Code? Just Jules up in the morning. Just Jules. Jules is funny. She had some good music on last night. Brooklyn William. Oh, that's what's up. Cecilia. Yeah, William, you're the man. I love William. That's my dog. Can everyone please make sure? Yes, please hit the like button. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And again, as you see this little ticker at the bottom of the screen, the Make-A-Wish date stops Friday. So whoever wants to donate, we're at 668. Actually, a friend of mine today, Michelle, gave me money to donate. Well, actually, she didn't say donate, but I'm going to donate it. Well, no, she said to the grandkids, but I'm still going to donate. Now, I don't know what I'm doing, but so either way, we're still at like almost 668, probably like what I'm going to do too. Like, so probably like 800 right now, which is not bad. Remember, they tried for us to get in nothing. Johnny, I know Johnny was, had a little, good weekend. I think he was feeling his wife are feeling better now. That's what's up. I appreciate it, man. I don't care who's here. I just appreciate whoever comes and has respect and understands, like, what I'm trying to do. Amanda. Selfie Queen Cindy. Cindy, selfie queen. Cindy is awesome. Very good people. I've gotten to know her. She's not looking to hook up with nobody. She's not looking to do nothing, man. She's really working what she's doing. And you know what? There's another woman that when people make mistakes, they don't take accountability. Hey, she does. She's good people. Do you want to love somebody? I know, right? Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. US Kate. Oh, UK Kate. I'm sorry. Kingston. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Kingston. Me knock out one more yacht, rock. She knocked them out. Booyah, 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 booyah. Rabbit of chaos. Flickering candle, hello. Hope you're doing well. It is a great Monday, Kingston. Trish. Celia, Johnny Mac. Where is Vixie? I'm so happy for Vixie and her situation and her, I don't want to put her business out there, but her situation with her significant other, I'm happy. Very happy for her. Yeah, they are, Johnny. But you know what, man? The closed-minded people, you're never going to stop that. You know how you stop that? When, in due time, enough will be enough, man. Like, look at how, especially once they start turning in on each other, but it's really like, oh, man, how can I put it? It's really sad because it's not just on this YouTube, man. It's really not. It's not just here. It's everywhere in life, man. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that's what's up. I'll be there. Yeah, Johnny will be on at 4:30. Don't miss it, man. He's got something funny planned. Cindy is a straight shooter. I love it, man. Make more memes of me. Do shows on me. Put my picture up. Do whatever you want. I love it. Man, you know why we love it? You know what? Johnny will tell you. Johnny Mac will tell you. And all these great people from the Hive. Man, look. When you live rent-free in somebody else's head, it's kind of cool, man. Wouldn't that be cool if that was real life, though? Like, we could, wouldn't have to pay rent because, they're going, that's all they do. That's it. Hey, keep doing it. JJ. I really don't even care. I love it, man. These guys will never, don't matter who it is. Oh, Sophie's on at 11. Good stuff. Listen, I'm not even staying on long today because I have a lot to do. I'm working on the basement. I did a short this morning, too. I did. Yeah, down by the water, I believe. Deuce is wild. Today was me really just acknowledging Dr. King. He was a mentor of mine. There's a whole lot more I could do and say, but a lot of it's, everybody knows. I just, to me, knowing that his name was really Michael first was cool because obviously that's my name, Deuces. Yeah, so Sophie's on at, 11 o'clock. I liked what she did, man. You know what? That's where I saw that. I don't want to say names. I saw that woman say something about that other woman's mother, and I was just, obviously, I don't know who's who, what's going on, but I knew the woman who said it. Look, I don't even know what to say about that. It's not, and today is Martin Luther King Day, but what I want to say is, look how much hate it took. The hate got so bad. It's almost like flaming the fire. Everybody instigated that shit so much to where this man lost his life. That didn't have to happen. People could have took a deep breath, took a look back, not had to like the guy, didn't have to agree with him, but to try to, do what they did or to do that here, to wish people, a bad outcome in life, to wish their kids bad, their parents bad. I mean, I went through it. They did it to me. I don't, that's why when I saw Sophie doing that, and obviously Jules, I love what she does. When you see Sophie addressing that and using people's own words, man, that's really, I think she did a hell of a job with that. I mean, you guys know I'm not here for that, but I do think it's great because I think people should be called out, whether I decide to do it or not. I could actually be that guy, man. I could tomorrow come on here and show you a whole different code. But they will never get me to that. Nobody. I mean, it's just not, it's not in the cards. Let them act like that. But for the people, and I have to say this, and I think Dr. King would agree. I don't think I'm doing anything to hurt his day. To be so vile, to really think that your nasty words and comments and disgusting behavior, and I don't say that as I'm judging you. I say that as is our God. There's one God for all religions, whatever you want to put. I know what he demands. Most of us do. Even if you believe it, you don't. You know that if you live your life and treat people like shit, that's obviously what's going to happen. You're going to end up alone, by yourself, miserable, like most of these people. And, or you have to be another person and portray yourself as this rock star, or that you got so much money, you're an MMA fighter, one's the best dancer, one's the best driver, one's the best lifter, one rides a horse. I don't even know what to say. But I know that I knew this. Look, Cindy, I don't even know these, but I'll tell you one thing. I was wondering when everybody was saying that woman's name was coming up and everybody was saying they're cool. I was like, I thought that was the woman that everybody had a problem with. She went after people. So I seen that coming. Even though I don't know, it's none of my business. I seen that coming. But no, I really, today was great. Martin Luther King's Day. It should be acknowledged. It should never, ever be forgotten. It's a shame. Like, everybody's in here, great people. And one little thing, that somebody does or say, like, stirs people, and it's because, nobody wants to hear this shit. Like, this is all they have to do. Attack, attack, attack. Lance is my consigliere. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, listen, Lance, I was giving it to these guys about Dallas yesterday, man. Yeah, cool. Johnny's pushing his live back. He won't tell you the real reason, but he told me this morning. He said, listen, Code. He said, I got to go back to the barber. I said, why? He said, because every time I'm up on camera and you come up, he's like, your hair is always sharper. So he feels like his haircut's like that. I'm just messing. Yeah, Sophie's coming on soon. I'm getting off here soon. Like I said, I wanted to come up here, first off, to share this beautiful morning with you guys. I hope I motivated you a little bit. I hope you guys understand a little bit more about me and what I felt about Martin Luther King and as a man who he was. I don't care about his personal life. Why does that always have to happen? Somebody's personal life has to take precedent over. No, it's wrong. It's not the way it should be. I know, man. I can't find it. I think my son took it. That hat. I love that hat. Yeah, the drama's played out. Deuces. And you know what's so funny, bro? Like, I used to watch you text, and I could see you, like, getting fed up. And then, like, you see now, it's like, wow, man, like, these people really, 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 they think they have a support system. I mean, here's the deal. Let me put it in plain sight. I haven't mentioned any of these guys, maybe one or two, but the guys who really been doing whatever, I've never mentioned their names, and I won't. And I say this again, keep making videos on me. Keep putting my thumbnail up. Keep put my name, my picture, whatever. You guys are helping me, man. Thank you. Haters are motivators, and I'll never be a hater. How can you hate when I appreciate? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. We do. We all support each other. And that's the truth. Yeah, Williams a soldier for the Hive. That's big bro right there. Williams, listen, if anything with the Hive, I have to really William, and I love that he did that. He didn't let any men abuse them. When I think William was just trying to be himself and not being a cocky son of a gun, Williams would say, yo, there's no need for that. Why you got to do that? And then all of a sudden they attack his character and say, oh, Williams this, Williams that. No, Williams a good dude and he's very loyal. That's the difference. A lot of people don't have that. Then they get mad. Then they want to do a video every day and it's got to be hate. They want to tear people up. You can't let it get to you, man. You just keep going. You just keep going. Hey, let me tell you about Vixie. Vixie can cook. Yo, well, she said boyfriend, so I can say it. Vixie and her dude, man, they look so happy. I'm so happy for her. I know, bro. That's what I was saying. Yo, Lance, I was trying to say, like, so you said kickoff, but I'm like, wait a minute. I know you're the Pittsburgh guy, which I love Pittsburgh too. But obviously, I'm, the Eagles. So what do you do, man? How does that? I know Pittsburgh takes precedent. We obviously know that. Yeah, William is. And that's the thing, and that's what they hate so much. What, you're going to say, oh, now all of a sudden, Code and Johnny Mac got morals? I've always had morals. I've always killed. Look, I'm not perfect. We all made mistakes. But what's eating all these people up is that you guys try to trigger the women, it don't work. You try to trigger Johnny, it don't work. Definitely don't work on me. Like before, a year ago, you might have been able to get a response. Now you're stuck doing shows and doing thumbnails and renting space in your free rent. And it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch, to make fun of me and who I am and my show and everything. And then to see everybody else. And to be honest, I don't wish anybody bad. I don't. But it's totally different, man. It's a whole different dynamic. You got this the best way I can describe it. Miserable face, sad, pissed off, and happy sunglasses, partying, smiling, laughing, teeth. Teeth showing. We like that, man. Cindy, that's the problem. Their backyards are horrible. I mean, look at all the shit they try to say about Jules. It's funny. I'm just proud that she's doing what she's doing, man, because it's working. She's doing a hell of a job. She's, she's letting you know. And the funny thing is what I don't get about Jules out of everybody is Jules didn't let people bash people in her chat. Jules didn't go at people. Jules just said, I'm not effing with them no more. They ain't effing me, whatever. I'm over here, they're over there. And what happened was, as their numbers start going down, they said, oh, shit, I need the Hive back. But since I can't have it, I got to attack them. Because once I put that name in the thumbnail, that's exactly what it is, man. These are not people who are, these big geniuses that do a show and it's so thought out. And I mean, this is freestyle. Most of you all are freestyle. These guys, could you think of what I'm about to say? Johnny Mac, you still here? They plan these shows. They get together on the phone with 50,000 different people and put this together. This is the content. I laugh. I just really, really laugh, man. I laugh. I think it's hilarious. I didn't think you two could be so funny, man. For real. I don't even know that girl, but I know what I've heard. I don't want to be, I just want to stay away. No, hey, Jules, you know how I roll. We've been through too much. However you feel is whatever I see, And it's no, I'm not following her lead, or that's what loyal friends do. We've been around. Look, Jules can be friends with somebody that I don't like. I can be friends with somebody that Jules don't like. The difference is, well, I guess that's a bad example, but I'm not gonna let nobody just sit there and bash her like that. Whatever. It's just not, even if it's somebody I say, look, you don't like each other, that's fine. I don't want to hear it. Our conversation is between us. There's not a lot of people that are doing that on here. They're friends and then going on panels and people are bashing people, and some people might even be looking at me and say certain things reflect. No. I'm my own entity here. I'm accountable for me. I'm not held responsible for nobody else, and that's one thing I always liked about the Hive, is because from day one, of course I had to earn it, but they seen me as that. They didn't see me as like, oh, this, that, all this other one. No, it was just code, man. And Johnny, and then all that shit happened. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly, me and Johnny are gonna have to talk about that. Like last year, me and Johnny we were all intermixing. And all of a sudden, people seen people's numbers over there in the Hive and whatever. And then the guys start infiltrating. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But all that time you spent to befriend people and this and that, now all of a sudden, these women are no good, they're this and that, anything. Jules was loyal just like I was. We went to bat for some people every day. And one thing I do, and I'm going to be honest, another thing I like about Jules, that a trait that she has that I have, and this is just a friendly fucking chat, the way she cuts people off, because I do the same shit. Once I'm done, I'm done. Like, if I feel that you've done it, you've disrespected me that much, yeah, I'll never look at you again. Seriously. I mean, that's just how it is. And Jules is like that too. I like that. It's the way a lot of people should be, man. Why waste time? Life's too short. I don't know what she's doing. I don't even know her. Lance wants to come up. Hold on, Lance. Oh, shit. Here we go. Lance, I'm not coming. I don't want to talk about this woman. I don't know her. I don't know. I really don't. Not today, bro. It's Martin Luther King Day. I'm in a great mood. As much as I'm sure everybody wants to see that, maybe you could do that on another show. I don't I just can't, man. And not today. I can't, bro. Do you guys want me to drop the link? If you guys want me to, I will. You let me know. Cindy, Jules, you want me to drop the link for him? I will. But I'm not in this shit. I don't know. I don't even know these people. If you want me to, I will. Yeah, see, I got to, Lance, you got to understand, these women, they're my people. No, Cindy, I really don't want to do that here, but if it means that much to you guys and you feel like there's something you can accomplish, I would do that. Oh, no, I know. Yeah, I don't want to do it, William. I really don't. I hope you guys can respect that. I really don't want to do that here, man. Not today. Oh, shit. That's the one that went to Jules' house? Oh, no, I don't like that. That's not cool. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm not saying I've never made mistakes on here too, but that was only because when that all took place, my life, somebody was saying they were coming to my house. I don't know, whatever. But look, I know Sophie's going on. I'm sure she'll talk about this. Thank you, Cindy. That's why I love Cindy, man. Look, she respects what I'm saying. Oh. He says he wants to he said, well, look, I'll just relay this message. He says that he says he goes into tons of chat rooms and has nothing to do with people's beefs. I don't know. I really got to get out of here anyway, man. I've been on there 45 minutes. I got to go Home Depot. I got some stuff to do. I I hope you have a blessed day. Remember what Martin Luther King did for us. I mean, like I said, interracial couples wouldn't be if it wasn't for what this guy did, sacrificing his life so we can all, have this dream of us being as one. His name was Michael. Being not being selfish, I mean, imagine that. I have to say it again, going out there every day, speaking, knowing that somebody's going to try to take you out, but you're so laser focused. And that's all I'm saying. That's what we have to do. Tina Beagle, how you doing? We have to stay laser focused. I'm talking to Cindy. I'm talking to all of us, everybody, Celia, Jules, all of us. We have a real tight knit. We got to keep it that way. We got to, whoever wants to, interrupt that, can't happen, man. We're not, we stick together and we have to respect one another. That's what a day like today, what it means to me is just like, not just about helping others, just being like, not selfish, man. Not all about you, because that's mostly all you see. But everybody have a great day. I think it's great that on this day today, right? Everybody here is in a good mood. There's really no drama. You know why? Because we strive for peace. Namaste. Don't keep the haters away. They're great motivators. Hi, haters. Hi, haters. Bye.